In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 18, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Raptors vs. Philadelphia 76ers. The Toronto Raptors battle the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals Monday night in Philadelphia. The 76ers set the tone with a large early lead on Saturday and clobbered the Raptors by a 131-111 score in Game 1. The Raptors posted a 3-1 record against the 76ers in the regular season. It's important not to overreact to one game, and while the Philadelphia 76ers are probably the more talented team, the Raptors aren't nearly as bad as they showed in the series opener. The Toronto Raptors have still covered 7 of their last 10 on the road, and they only lose in the underdog role by an average of 2 points. The Raptors have also won 6 of the last 10 meetings against the 76ers. I expect the Raptors to be tighter defensively, considering they were 7th in the league in points per game allowed. Although Game 1 was rather one-sided, that was probably the worst game the Raptors could play, while that is one of the best the 76ers could play. So take the points with Toronto in Game 2. Obviously, the health of Barnes and Young is a concern, but Trent Jr. should be much better, while their shots should fall a bit more. Along with that, Toronto should be able to come up with a better game plan to limit Maxey as well. These two teams are so close in skill it will be hard to win 2 in a row. As well, Toronto has played well off a loss against the spread. They went 20-13-1 against the spread after a loss, while Philadelphia is 28-23 against the spread after a win. Toronto can still be a lot better and defend a lot better here. Philadelphia was clicking on all cylinders in Game 1 as Toronto struggled for the full 48 minutes. Look for Toronto to bounce back in Game 2, putting up a better fight. Toronto will keep things closer as Philadelphia is unlikely to shoot as well as they did in Game 1, allowing Toronto to cover the number Monday night. So the Toronto Raptors to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Toronto has no issues scoring against Philadelphia. They now scored at least 111 points in 4 out of their 5 games against the 76ers this season. In addition, while I expect the Raptors' defense to contain the 76ers, they have too many 3-point threats to contain them all. Harden along with Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey were potent from deep in Game 1. The over is now a perfect 5-0 in the 76ers' last 5 games overall. If there is anything these two teams have shown, it is the fact they can both score and move the ball well. Although Toronto plays at a pace of just 98.6, which ranks 25th, while Philadelphia ranks 26th at a pace of 98.4. However, this season, both these teams are about .500 in hitting the over, and in Game 1, they combined for 242 points. Along with that, in the 4 games they played against each other in the regular season, they went over 218 points in 3 of them. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz vs. Dallas Mavericks. The Utah Jazz and Dallas Mavericks meet Monday in Game 2 of the NBA playoffs at the American Airlines Center. The Utah Jazz have a chance to steal another road game to take a commanding 2-0 series lead. The Dallas Mavericks need a win here to even up the series at 1-1. Despite not having Luka Doncic in Game 1, the Mavericks were able to finish the game within 6 points and were only trailing by 1 with 2:12 left in the game. If one of their shots went down differently in the final 2 minutes, they could have won the game outright. The Mavericks are a team full of scrappy role players without Doncic, and they're going to fight tooth and nail to try and win this game. The Mavericks are the 6th best defensive team in the league in terms of defensive efficiency, where they allow just 107 points per 100 possessions. They showed in Game 1 that they could slow down the Jazz offensively, and I believe that they will repeat that again tonight. It's being reported that Luka Doncic is unlikely to play in this game, which is obviously bad news for the Mavericks. Luka does everything for Dallas, and as we saw in Game 1, this club is lost offensively without him. However, the Mavericks couldn't have shot the ball any worse, and they only lost by 6 points. You'd assume the field goal percentage will go up a percentage or 2 here. The Mavericks still play great defense to hang around, and they're now 8-10 straight up without Luka this season. The Mavericks have found ways to win without their star player, and this is a must-win if the Mavericks have a shot at the series. So the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. We got an easy under in Game 1 as both teams failed to score 100 points. That result has dropped the total a few points from what we saw for the opener. It also means that all 3 games these teams have played this season in Dallas have come in under the total. Streaks are made to be broken, though. Utah should be able to get their offense flowing a little more quickly, and that will help to pick up the pace. Even though they were favorites on the road, they seemed a little tentative on Saturday. Look for them to play a lot more comfortably in Game 2. I mentioned earlier that the Mavericks were the 6th best defensive team in the league. On the contrary, the Jazz are the top team in the league in offensive efficiency at 114 points per 100 possessions. I think they'll bounce back and contribute over 100 points in his game. In turn, that will force Dallas to speed up their game and score more. Out of the 4 regular season games these teams played, they saw these final point totals: 214, 214, 223, and 236 points. The Jazz rank 2nd in the league in offensive efficiency, and the Mavericks will have to play faster without Doncic. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Golden State Warriors. The Denver Nuggets and Golden State Warriors square off in Game 2 on Monday night, as Denver tries to even the series before the scene shifts for Game 3. Golden State cruised to a 123-107 Game 1 victory behind a sensational 30-point effort from Jordan Poole, who shot 9 out of 13 from the field, including 5 out of 7 from beyond the arc. A limited Steph Curry added 16 points off the bench in just 22 minutes of work. Nikola Jokic added 25 for the Nuggets in a losing effort. Head-to-head, the under is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings overall. The Nuggets are 3-10 against the spread in the last 13 meetings overall, and the Nuggets are 2-6-1 against the spread in the last 9 meetings overall. The Nuggets will be hoping to get better production from their role players, especially from players like Aaron Gordon and Austin Rivers. The Warriors showed their versatility in Game 1, displaying that they are not just a 2-man show when they are firing on all cylinders. Golden State still ranks up there with the best 3-point shooting teams in the league, making them tough to stop. Look for the Warriors to keep the hot hand going in Game 2, while once again limiting Denver behind a stifling defense that allows less than 44% from the field and below 34% from beyond the arc. Golden State is in good form of late, going 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 overall. Denver has struggled of late, going just 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. The Warriors made it look easy in Game 1 despite Curry playing just 22 minutes off the bench, as they were able to get a breakout game from Poole, and I'm expecting more of the same, especially with Curry not listed on the injury report anymore. Look for the Warriors to roll in Game 2, so the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. It's only a matter of time before muscle memory turns Steph Curry back into the greatest shooter that ever lived. The Nuggets are looking just as bad defensively in the playoffs as they looked at times in the regular season, so it'll be another splash party at the Chase Center featuring the trio of Curry, Klay Thompson, and Jordan Poole. Don't be surprised to see Draymond Green pull up from deep and get in on the action as well. The Warriors are moving the ball effectively, and the Nuggets are constantly playing catch-up on defense. These teams combined for 230 points in Game 1, despite some lackluster shooting from Denver in Game 1. Expect a better offensive performance from the Nuggets in Game 2, especially from beyond the arc. Denver ranked 2nd in field goal shooting during the regular season, so they can be dangerous offensively. Expect contributions across the boards from Golden State, who will once again be ruthlessly efficient from the field. The over is 3-1 in the Warriors' last 4 and 5-1 in Denver's last 6 road games. Expect plenty of offensive fireworks on Monday night. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.